Hello everybody, I'm nastymold and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, the days of feast is finally here. This incredibly sweet wintry event is here from December 19th until January 8th. All past days of feast cosmetics make a nice return, and we also have a couple little things added to make the event a bit more fancy. So let's check out all the new stuff. Home space hasn't changed too much this year. Of course, we have the gorgeous snow falling down, which is idle wax. It's a great way to spend time just by sliding around with your friends. And Grandma makes a lovely return. Very, very chilly outside of their little igloo. Of course, at some point, it will open and the Aurora Borealis will return in the sky, which is amazing, and it makes for just great photos. We'll go over the cosmetics that you can get from Grandma in just a little bit. But headed this way, we now have a new addition to the home space. It's the Yeti! The Bear Hug Yeti, or the Bear Hug Hermit, from the Season of Dreams. And if we tap on them, we can actually teleport to a new race in the Hermit Valley. This is such a handy teleport for now because the Hermit Valley is so far. So you can get a nice candle cake while you're up here. And hello, Yeti. Here we have a little race you can do with your friend. All you have to do is sit down and the race will begin. I'm going to do the race with this stranger. For some reason, my iPad is incredibly laggy. I don't know why, so hopefully this footage turned out okay. But I definitely missed a lot of the lights and I bumped into a lot of the walls, so Basically, we just go all the way down. It's pretty similar to the race with the skater down the slope. The only difference is we now have these little lights to collect, and I believe the more you collect, the more wax you earn. At the very end of the race, we actually do get a bit of wax to forge some candles, which is very nice. And we still have half of the race remaining because we have to slide all the way down here to the bottom of the Village of Dreams. And here is our little finish line at this skyball court. It's so nice to see these spirits again. I love when they incorporate the past seasonal spirits. We have some from the Season of Dreams, some from the Season of Belonging. So sweet. Whoa, what a spin. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Oh, holy smokes. Okay. Yes. So from doing that little race, we should have some wax and we can forge some candles. The Village of Dreams has been decorated quite a bit as well, and there's a couple changes here. One of my favorite ones is for this event, we have the skater back skating around. It really brings me back to the Season of Dreams, how cute it was when they were skating here and practicing. It's nice to have them back. All the way over here we have the fishing hole, which isn't necessarily a new thing. It's been here since the last update, I believe, but maybe the one before it. But we have some of the performance spirits here. Yay! Oh, I missed that fish. So here you can fish with them, and you can actually get some wax as well, depending on what you manage to fish up. We got something. What is it? Oh my goodness, it's dead. They're laughing at me! If you're fast enough, from time to time, you might be able to catch yourself a little jellyfish, which will give you a small bundle of wax. It is super adorable to have these two spirits here, and to also have this little fishing mini game. Yeah, there's a couple decorations around here. We have some twinkly lights. Skater is skating. This is also an idle wax area, which is really nice if you'd rather skate in the Village of Dreams, which honestly, maybe I would. All the way over here we have a skyball set. This is a little mini game they've created, which is pretty fun to play with your friends. It's pretty similar to soccer or football, whatever you call it. And we'll go into a little bit more detail about it later, but there is a set here you can play with your friends. For the Sky Kids with a keen eye, you might notice there are some little patches in the snow. This can be in multiple locations. It's not always exactly in this spot. I've seen some by the Dreams Guide. I've seen some going up the mountain a bit. But if we follow these little footprints, we're going to find ourselves a sneaky little buddy. I'm not sure why exactly they're trying to stay hidden, but keep following their footprints and you might find the Yeti. Get close and... achoo. They blew snow all over us. Kinda gross, but also adorable. We now have the snowman spell equipped. So you can always turn this off if you're new by opening your menu, and you have a hair spell and a outfit spell in the bottom left corner. All you have to do is tap those to end it. But it is so cute. You're so bouncy and adorable and round. You can take off the hair spell and just be a little snowman body, or take off the body spell and just be a little snowman head. And if you ever want the spell back, just go back and the Yeti will sneeze on you once again. This spell functions very similarly to the Cat's Curse. I can't remember the exact name, from the Days of Mischief. And one of my favorite things about the spell, if you fly, you look like you have little pixie wings, or like, you just look like a little angel. You're so cute. The party is also all set up in the office, which is the secret area in the Vault of Knowledge. If you're brand new to the game, you can find this by entering the Vault of Knowledge, and towards the back wall where you entered, we have this little secret entrance. Typically, this area is restricted to those who have the Founder's Cape, which you can actually buy in this office. But during events, it is open with the help of this little friendly spirit. Howdy, my friend. The devs are inviting us to celebrate this time of the year with them. Come with me. You can take their hand and they will pass you through the barrier. Now from here we are free to enter the office because it is open. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Make sure you at least say thank you. Give him a little bow. Thank you. Headed this way, we can now enter the office through this little portal here. Typically it is closed, like I said, unless you have this blue cape that you can only buy at the office. Once we're inside, we are greeted with an actual office. Yes, pretty interesting. There's also a map shrine here if you don't have this one yet. It is open to everyone, so it's a great time to collect it. Entering the office, it is super cozy. And this is based on TGC's actual office in California. Lots and lots of wax to collect and lots of beautiful decorations. I love the stars on the ceiling. Over here we have, well, normally a bunch of candles, and you can sit down here and chat with people if you'd like. And there's lots of mini little Easter eggs in the office as well. But we're not going to go over all of those right now. That is for another video. Here we have some crabs which have been flipped. They have little presents on them. They're pretty cute. I usually just drop them next to the tree here. Plop. Now that is a gift for a friend. And if we head out, we have this entire ceiling area. Don't mind that robot walking in the distance. It's just here. This is its realm. So on the very top, we have another ice rink. We have a giant sky ball set up, and a couple of spirits that will give us past items from the previous years. So this is where you can go to buy all of the previous cosmetics from Days of Feast in 2021 and 2020. This is where we can get the in-app purchase items from the spirit. Over here we have a snowman who has a bunch of spells. And then over on the other side of the ice rink, we have the spirit who gives us the in-game currency items. So we have that red cape and the feast table and all sorts of stuff. And that is pretty much it for the festivities in Sky. Let's now go over all of the items and where exactly you can buy them. So I'll show you each item in close detail so you can check it out before you really decide to buy. And I will show you what spirit sells that item. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, so let's start with the cosmetics we can get in the home space. We have Grandma, we have the Yeti, and we have the ones in the shop. So to start off, we have the Belonging Ancestor, and here is the pricing for these items. So at the very bottom of this tree, we have a random trail spell for 5 candles. Connected to that, we have the Ode to Joy music sheet for 10, and the pillow prop for 10. We then have another random trail spell for 5 candles, and then we have the neck accessory scarf, which is 50 candles, and the hat hairstyle, which is 20 hearts. And let's take a look at what all of those items look like in closer detail. The first item is the Winter Feast pillow, which is 10 candles. This is just a prop you can place around. You can also put it in a shared space. I've heard some people use them to oob, but I don't really oob very much, so I'm not exactly sure how. It might be a little ramp so you can chibi fall. Me, I just sit on it wrong. We've then got the Winter Feast scarf for 50 candles, and this one is just adorable. You can use it in place of your pendant slot, so it can be worn on any outfit, on top of any mask, and it just looks so cozy and warm and snug, and it's just cute because Grandma has knitted this for us. Adorable. Another cozy knitted item is the Winter Feast hat. This is a hair accessory, so it can't be worn with hairstyles, but it is so adorable, and when you zoom in close, you can actually see the little weave pattern. And we can also get the Ode to Joy music sheet. As you can tell, at the very end, it gets super hectic. And also in the home space, we have the Yeti, which is all the way over here on this lonely little iceberg. They have two new items with them. We have the snowman prop, which is 120 candles, which is pretty expensive. And we have the goggles, which goes for 50 candles. Let's take a closer look at these items. We have a pair of feast goggles for 50 candles, which seem to be based off of the Inuit snow goggles, which is pretty cool. And this item is a mask, not an accessory. We also have the Snow Kid prop, which is 120 candles, so quite expensive. This is adorable though, it just looks super cute on your back. You have a little snowman in a bucket, and it does have some minor functionality. So if you take this little prop to a snowy area and place it down, boop, we have a little snow yeti. But this will change every single time we place it down. So let's go again, and we have a snow crab. Aww. I love that they have little eyes made out of coal, very classic to Frosty the Snowman. And place it again, and we have a snow person. This prop is super adorable in snowy areas of the game, less so in warmer areas, as if you place it down, it just becomes a little melty fella. Poor guy. And finally, for the home space items, we have the in-game currency items, which we can find in the shop. Let's take a look at those. On my back here, you can see I have a cute little ball, and this is the Tournament Skyball set, which is $14.99 USD. So this means that we can place a Skyball set anywhere in any of the realms, and you can also make it any size. So when you open it up in your inventory, it'll place the first goalposts where your character is standing, and then you could adjust how far you want the other goalposts. They must have changed this from the beta because you can put it really far away now. And now you can play Skyball. So you can activate the ball in the middle here and then knock the ball through the other player's goal. There are 3 goals until someone wins. You can see at the very top, let me get this in. You can see that their little gem has burst. Yay! I win! After a little while, the Skyball will come back down in the very middle, so now your match has reset. If you get all 3 goals in, you win. And a little tiny fireworks celebration will ensue. Go me. I won against myself. Woo. It should also be noted that you can buy Skyball spells underneath the Harmony Hall in the Village of Dreams for 2 candles. And this will be permanent. These will always be available here, so I don't really think that the Skyball set is a very necessary purchase. Our next new in-app purchase is the Cozy Hermit Cape, and this is also $14.99 USD. This is such a cozy, fluffy little cape. It is very, very white, and on the back it has this snowflake pattern, which you can see on some of the other Days of Feast items. This cape is very much based on the Bear Hug Yeti or the Bear Hug Hermit, and you can actually see on the inside it would perfectly match their outfit. This cape is meant to keep you nice and snug, but it is also meant to be a little look-alike to the Bear Hug Hermit's outfit. And here you can see the full look all together. I look so snug, so cozy. And while you're in the home space, don't forget to stop by the spell boat, where you can get the spells for the items from the Yeti and from the shop. Once we're in the office, we can just head to the rooftop to find all of the past Days of Feast items, starting with this spirit here who has the in-game currency items. So starting from the very bottom, we have a spell for 2 candles. Connected to that, we have a heart for 3 candles. Above that, we have another spell for 2. We then have the holly neck accessory for 15 hearts. Above that, we have another spell for 2 candles. And then we have the Christmas themed, the red and white cape for 65 candles. Above that, we have another spell for 2 candles. And then we have the Days of Feast chair or table setup for 150 candles. So quite a lot of candles here. Let's take a look at these items. First up is the Feast necktie, which is 15 hearts. It is based off of some holly And this is one of my favorite neck accessories. It is so cute. It's so simple. I love it. And then we have the feast cape for 65 candles. This is just classic. It just screams Christmas. It screams Santa if you want to dress up like Santa. It is so adorable. It has a little diamond pattern on the back. The red and the white stand out so well. And for only 65 candles, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about this cape. I still love it. And we have the feast table for 150 candles, which is a pretty expensive table. But this one is adorable on your back. It has that same little holly hanging off of it. And when you place it, it just looks so festive. I don't know. This, of course, is a chat table. So if anyone is sitting at the table with you, you can read their text. You don't have to unlock the chat or anything. And again, we have another holly on the back of each of these seats. Very cute. If we head to the opposite side of the ice rink, we have this spirit here, which can offer us all of the past in-app purchase items. We're going to go over each one individually and take a look at them up close and check out their pricing. We have the snowflake cape for $14.99 USD, and this is beloved by so many. The little pom-poms on the end, the slight little snowflake shape of the actual cape is really precious. And we have that little snowflake pattern of winged light going down the back. This one just looks so bouncy and so fun. I am a fan of it, but I do not wear it as much as I should. And we have the feast horns for $14.99 USD. This is a hair accessory, so it can be worn with any hairstyle. And I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite cosmetics in the game. I love how it looks like they're glowing at the ends. The little reindeer ears poking out too. So cute with every hairstyle. And we've also got the feast hat here, which comes bundled with 25 candles. This is $6.99 USD. I don't know what could be more iconic or scream more Christmas than this hat. This is a hairstyle, by the way, so it cannot be worn with any other hairs. And just past them, we have this friendly little snowman here. This snowman will provide us with all of the past spells. A little further along in this season, a huge snowstorm will take place in the home space, and then eventually it'll clear up. During that time, Grandma will open up her cozy little hut, and here she is knitting. We now have a brand new way to get idle wax from the fire pit. You get to hang out with Grandma, and we'll be able to get some more in-app purchase items. So we'll have the snowflake hair accessory returning, the winter ancestor cape, and the winter feast snow globe. But for now, we get to just relax. So cozy. Later on in the event, we will have this giant Christmas tree set up on the rooftop of the office, and it is just beautiful. It looks like the actual wooden parts are made out of crystal. The tree is just made out of pure glitter. It has these really cute little tiny floating ornaments. I love the candy cane. And you can make your way up here. Oh, for some reason it's not letting me up. Yeah, there's a little ramp all the way up. You can kind of float. It's not working very well. This is a great way to take Christmas photos. This is where I did my Christmas photos last year with all my Discord buddies. It's so pretty. So yes, this is pretty much everything in the Days of Feast event. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you found this helpful, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!